Hello everyone, Iron Cameraman here. I honestly don't even know how to put into words everything I'm feeling right now, or everything I want to say without dragging this out too long. But if you're seeing this video, it means I managed to pull at least some kind of structure out of the chaos in my head and turn it into something coherent. If you open my channel right now, and the Russian version of it too, you'll notice there are basically no skibidi videos left at all, except for the most recent ones. Here's a screenshot of all the videos that were deleted from the Iron Cameraman channel. Everything else that had any kind of skibidi toilet content, I had to manually hide and set to private, just to avoid getting a third strike and losing my channels and years of work completely. And honestly, even that might not save me. From what I understand, they can still issue strikes on private videos. For another YouTuber, Zach Dorr, the situation is even worse. In his case, Invisible Narratives took down around 35 videos and already issued 9 strikes. Just to remind you, more than 3 strikes means your channel gets deleted. So 9 strikes is basically a death sentence, unless he somehow manages to get them removed within a week. Elite Blue Guy is another channel that got 2 strikes. I also know that Solanimation Theories received a strike, and there are probably others I just don't know about yet. YouTube's strike system is so broken that, in theory, even if I just put skibidi toilet in the title or use a skibidi character in the thumbnail, like in this video, they could strike me for that alone. Even though this video you're watching doesn't contain a single frame from the skibidi toilet series, they could still hit me with a strike if they feel like it. What I'm saying is, even if I manage to fight off all the strikes and win the appeals, I'm still not safe from getting hit again. I don't have any connections or insiders at YouTube to protect my channel from abuse of the strike system, and if they've already pushed the boundaries this far, I have zero guarantees they won't come after me again. They can literally make up a reason out of thin air and keep doing it over and over. What I do falls under fair use. I'm not breaking anything, but the YouTube strike system, as you all know, doesn't exactly work the way it should. And all of this is happening in the middle of our Let Boom Speak movement. As you remember, 4 days ago I started a marathon where I said I would post content every single day until the company gives the creator of Skibidi Toilet the chance to make one statement without an NDA. And they disliked the idea of giving Boom a voice so much that they openly, without hesitation, started taking down YouTubers' channels. After leaking Boom's private messages, they basically have nothing left to manipulate people with. And with their own words, they can see they're not changing anything, because what we want is to hear Alexi's side. We back them into a corner. They have nothing left to say to us. The only thing they have left is to straight up destroy what we've built, something we spent years creating, something that's our income and our way of connecting with viewers. A YouTube channel is literally the foundation of a creator's life. Speaking for myself, I've spent the last 7 years dedicating almost all my time to YouTube, but they don't care about ethics or the consequences their actions have on people, and the saddest part is, they've always been like this. Ruthless and disgusting. They just used to hide it better. Behind smiles and nice words, we didn't notice it while Boom was animating because we were focused on the content. Now the masks are off, and nothing is stopping them from using the lowest tactics possible. Up until the very end, I didn't want to stop talking about this. I didn't want to stop demanding answers and transparency from the company. I really believed that we'd reach a breaking point where we'd either get what we want or at least get some answers. But unfortunately, I have to accept reality now. The moment they touched my channel, they crossed the line. They made it clear they're operating with no rules now and can strike anyone they don't like. The animation channel Vaynor, which wasn't even involved in this situation, also got a strike, and they took down part 3 of the animation. The same thing happened to part 1 and part 2 that were uploaded on Iron, and this is despite the fact that I had been planning my own Skibidi multiverse for a long time, way before all of this. The prologue, the teaser for the series, was supposed to come out very soon. It included all 3 animation parts, plus 4 additional large scenes. Episode 1 was already about halfway done, but because of everything happening, I'm forced to completely shut this project down. At best, the prologue might still come out, and I hope they at least leave that alone. But no matter what happens with the prologue, it will be the last thing I release related to Skibidi Toilet on the animation channel. I'm not working with this IP anymore while it's in their hands. Neither I nor my team deserve this after months of work. We spent months making animations, creating character models specifically for this project, and now we can't even use any of it. So moving forward, we're going to make our own series, with new characters and our own IP. Maybe we'll be able to rework some of what we made for Skibidi Afterwar and use it in the new project. As for this channel, Iron, Skibidi Toilet content will most likely be reduced a lot, too. It depends on how I'm doing and how the strike situation plays out. But either way, it won't be like before. As long as Skibidi Toilet is under this person's control, there's absolutely no point in doing anything in this universe. I'll keep fighting in the background, on Twitter, in Discord, through posts, on YouTube, but on YouTube specifically, I'm not sure I'll be able to talk about this the same way anymore. I don't want to risk the channel. It's the biggest asset in my life and something I've poured my soul into. I don't want to lose all of you. Sure, I could keep filing appeals, keep contacting YouTube support, keep tweeting at YouTube. But what's the point of doing all that while constantly being on the edge of deletion when the company responds to a simple request to let the creator speak with a bazooka? And after seeing that after half a year of speaking out, they're literally deleting us and spitting in our faces, I just don't see a way out anymore. We have to accept that Skibidi Toilet is in the hands of a well-connected old man who gained Boom's trust, and ours. Looking back now, it honestly feels like I'm watching some kind of parallel universe. After having to hide all my videos from the past 3 years, I decided to revisit some old recordings from when Skibidi Toilet was at its peak, and I came across a post about the Michael Bay movie. After that post, I made a short video clip and another post. Let me show it to you. Friends, saying I'm happy doesn't even come close. It honestly feels like I made the movie myself, not Dafuk Boom. But I'm really happy for Boom and for the fandom overall. This is a win. Before, there were just hints about a movie, but now it's public. If Michael Bay said in an interview that it's coming very soon, and Dafuk confirmed it on the Discord server, then that's basically it. Of course, the rest doesn't depend only on them. You still need to find sponsors and all that, and so on. But that's a solvable problem. Yeah, it's something that can be worked out. So at this point, the movie isn't a question of if it'll happen, it's just a matter of time. And that's really awesome. I'm really happy. In that post, I said the movie would probably make $1 billion. Now, 2 years later, we're at a point where that same company we trusted so much, not just because of them, but because of our love for Boom, not only took the creator's own creation away from him, but is now removing other YouTubers from it too. And honestly, I won't even get into the quality of the movie. That billion line sounds almost funny now. Knowing what Adam is like, I don't believe anything released under invisible narratives can succeed anymore. I also remembered how in 2023, I spent my own money to make a merch unboxing video. Back then, I genuinely wanted to support the franchise, invest in it, and be part of its success. And now, merch that the company itself sent me 4 days before Emergence released, something I would have happily unboxed and promoted back then, has just been sitting in my closet unopened for half a year. I don't even want to open it for myself just because I associate those toys with the company now. My situation shows perfectly just how much the company has destroyed its own reputation. The contrast is insane. From someone who was excitedly talking about their upcoming movie and everything they promised us, to someone who is now literally losing what they spent years building because of them. Their reputation is at rock bottom. Both viewers and creators hate them. I don't know what they were trying to achieve with these strikes, but one thing is certain, they've only made more people hate them. So yeah, guys, I honestly don't know what you'll be seeing on this channel going forward. I'll keep posting Let Boom Speak content on Twitter no matter what, but on YouTube I'll have to be a lot more careful. There's a chance this is the last video on this topic here. Although, knowing myself, I'll probably keep going anyway, even understanding that it might be pointless and that the risks are huge. But if I do continue, it'll definitely be with a different approach, a different tone, and maybe some more interesting ideas I mentioned in the previous video. It all depends on how things play out. I can't just walk away from this and forget about it. It means too much to me to just leave this whole situation behind. I keep following the news, watching everything that's happening. But if one day I manage to break out of this loop and finally calm down, I'll be happy. I can see how badly this is affecting me mentally. there's this growing sense of hopelessness, apathy toward everything, just from the feeling that I can't change anything. But after these strikes, the content on this channel will be different no matter what. At the very least, you won't see Skibbity Toilet in the background anymore, just for safety reasons. I'll keep making door closer content, and at the same time, I'm already working on a new project. But even with all of this, I'm still going to do everything I can to get that one single post from Alexei. Honestly, that's probably the only scenario where I'll be able to let this go internally and move on. Until that post exists, and until the company gives him the freedom to make it, I'm going to keep pushing for it. And considering everything, I now want to start reaching out directly to bigger bloggers and hope they notice my messages. Maybe one of them will make a video about this, and that could become the catalyst that forces the company to finally give him the chance to speak. And one last very important thing. Please subscribe to my Twitter and to the Vayner channel, just in case everything goes as bad as it possibly can. Love you all. Thank you for the support. We'll see each other again, and I really hope it'll be on this channel.